Okay.
Careful. The steps up ahead.
All right. Okay.
You didn't warn him earlier about the steps, but whatever.
I'm not sure. I don't know how far I can go. Are there no signs of civilization?
There's something in the distance. It looks like an enormous statue.
How far?
It's going to take us a few hours.
No, stop. I can't do this.
Of course you can. Come on.
I'm too weak. You have to leave me. Listen to me. I can't see. I can barely stand. I won't just slow you down. I'll get you killed. You have to go on without me.
All right. But I'll come back for you. I promise. I'll get help.
No matter what choice you choose, he ends up being left behind.
You'll do me proud. Now, go.
So it doesn't really matter what choice you make. If you choose to help him, then you're just gonna go a little bit farther, and then he'll say, no, I can't do it. So you might as well just abandon him right away. Saves a little time, I guess. Okay.
I'm blind. I can't see. Help you abandoned your friend to die. He's calling for you while the children spread out into the sky.
I can't take this right now.
This world is ours. We will smother every light, every last breath from every last mouth.
Is that you?
Don't leave us! Don't leave us here forever and ever and ever! You try to run away, but you are made of sand.
People about
You are falling apart between
I
our
have to
fingers.
find out just how ready you are. Fight!
He would have done anything for you. Now he screams alone. He curses you. Not even in death will he forgive you. Your strength is ebbing. We can feel it.
My brigade had been pinned down by the enemy until there was just me and two other men left. We retreated into a cave, but they never came after us. They just blew the entrance, sealed us in. We spent 3 days in that cave. No light, no food. Just 3 men waiting to die in the dark.
The light in your eyes offends us. Let it go out! Are you blind? Are you blind yet?
His voice is so damn creepy.
There's nothing left. You're gone. All gone.
She's still alive. The
So she just arrived to Aurora. Ben is there. And I think they found Walter too. If not, they will, so.
Can you help them?
The young one will be fine. She is strong. We need to tend to the older one at once.
Hang in there, Walter.
Oh.
Hey, boy.
That music's pretty.
It's so good to see you. When I was fished out of the local port and Walter and you weren't there, well, I thought it was all over. Then I realized I was being an arse, and I worked my charms to get a search party out for you. Not that Kaelin here needed much persuading.
We are accustomed to misfortune. Now it is time you saw our city.
Welcome to Aurora, the city of nightmares.
The crawler did this. The being you fought in the desert caves. It appeared 5 years ago, bringing darkness and death. The few of us who still live have known nothing but fear since. We never know when it will come. And we cannot hope to defeat the creature and its spawn without an army. Even with someone like you by our side. Ben Finn speaks most highly of you. But you are not the first savior to come here. Please, walk down to our streets. See for yourself. Then we may talk more.
Go ahead. I've seen enough already. I'll check up on Walter.
Alright. I'm not gonna talk to anybody. Or do I have to? Hold on for a sec.
You are the one who survived the desert night.
Yes.
We have not had much fortune with outsiders. But as you can see,
Guess I
fortune
do have to
deserted
talk to
us long ago.
somebody.
You have come to a cursed land.
What are you doing here? Everybody else seems to be hiding.
I am honoring the dead. My wife and my child. And I stand here because I do not fear joining them.
I'm sorry.
You may read their memorials if you wish. There are many elsewhere. On statues, doorways, wherever a memory will allow itself to live on.
Okay. Now I'm done exploring.
Now you know what we have suffered. But as I said before, you are not the first outsider to come here.
Who was the other?
His name was Logan. the King of Albion.
Seems your big brother's been keeping secrets. He used to go on expeditions all the time, remember? Until about 4 years ago.
He too faced the Crawler. He saw all his soldiers killed by the darkness and nearly died himself. But he survived thanks to our care. He left with a...
I promise.
Then let us go to war.
You have survived a terrible ordeal, but you will be the stronger for it. With Kaelin and the Auroran people on your side, you are finally ready to face your brother. It is time for you and Walter to gather your allies and take Bowerstone Castle.
Okay. I only have 77? Damn. What is this over here? I can't even afford that. This must be a spell. Ooh, that's a cool one. I'm gonna get it.
How is he? Is he gonna make it?
Well, we didn't exactly find the army we were hoping for. And I feel about 100 years older than when we left, but we're finally ready. You've surpassed every hope I had for you. You're the queen Albion needs. So come on. It's time to gather your generals and prepare for battle. You know, maybe I'll take a little nap first.
All right, I've got it.
Our people are getting torn to shreds out there. They need...
We need to take care of that water.
We've already lost one ship. Caleb's...
We'll follow every step of the way. Ready? Let's go! That bullet's just
We could really use your help over here. Damn it, soldier! Ignore your injuries! Get off the ground! Did you see that?
Whoa.
Be careful, men!
Bet you've been wanting to do that for a long time. The mortar's down! Anything!
Damn you! The Auroran ship should be able to move in closer now.
Come on. Do your stuff.
Shit. Sorry, guys.
Into the city! Bit of close combat.
Well done,
This
soldier.
is more
You've
like
done good.
Recognize old Walter, you hobbarers.
How you feeling, Walter?
Let's go. Zap the buggers. More guards. Keep it up. There's plenty more left.
That was a lucky hit! And that is what he's going.
Sorry, Walter. I'm gonna try to stop doing that.
This not the grandest time you've ever had?
Sabine, you almost blew us up.
You saw a glorious beacon of freedom burning in the night for all. What is it, Boulder? Oh, bloody hell. Move! Move!
It'll take more than a grenade to finish off that old son.
Meanwhile, let's do what he said. Get moving, shall we? Your head's coming off, and soon. That's it, Hacker! I never miss. Man down! Watch your footing! How about that for a good hit! That's the one. Get ready, soldier! Good shot! Keep that up! Good luck, soldier, but you can't survive forever. The
asshole.
Was a sweet spell flicking. That's it! No mercy!
That's how you handle a sword.
Another gate. You don't think Caelin's going to be able to blow this one up? We're supposed to open doors for you.
There's more of a fire!
Say what you want about Logan's army, they're not to make you feel well. Have you noticed all the houses and doors? We just
Right you are.
Soldier's been shot! Oh, well, let's take care of another one.
That was a satisfying shot.
That's another notch for you.
Okay, where are we going?
Come on, Paige, where are you?
Hoist your head on a pole. Bring it to the cage.
Oh,
How
that
dare
bloody
you shoot
time!
at the king's men?
My men are taking care of the East Barracks, but I couldn't leave you out here alone.
Deserves a round of applause.
What the hell? Did I commit a fucking... Whoops. That thing only pops up if you commit a crime. Like I injured a citizen or something.
Let's show her that the price of rebellion is
Well, can't say they don't deserve it. Good shot, boy! Eat
Jeez, I wonder who I accidentally killed. Oh, damn. You take a lot.
elite soldiers, my ass. Have that!
Stay alert. There'll be more coming. We have to find a way past this gate.
Always with the damn gates.
What we need are explosives. But I used mine up on the way here.
If only we knew some sort of tiny, crazy old man who enjoyed blowing things up. Ha ha! Did you see that boulder that the whole city bowed to our thunder?
Hang on. How did you get to the other side in the first place?
Dwellers have their ways, my boy. Is there anyone left to kill?
There will be soon. More troops are on the way. Kalin's fleet got a fair few, but not all.
We'll hold them off. Come on, Boulder, there's more fighting to be done.
Good luck in there. Hope the crown fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own. Shall we knock? No. Let's surprise him.
Obviously, they were going to see Logan. This is my coronation thing.
There she is. The Queen of Albion. You've made it. Just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aide. Someone who can keep you organized. Let me introduce you to...
Hobson. Hobson's the name, Your Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary honor it is to serve you? I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to experience vast wealth. That, Your Majesty, is an example of the sense of humor which will no doubt make our time together such a delight.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted. I should begin preparations for the trial.
The trial, of course. The very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in toadying, public relations, and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful queen is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments.
Judge Logan said, okay.
I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your brother's trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be an historic occasion, Your Majesty.
Okay, all bad decisions here. Which kind of sucks, because I kind of wanted to rebuild the old quarter. But it is what it is.
All stand to attention.
Piss people off,
Queen
and
of Albion.
it'll be interesting. So I'm gonna fill the treasury.
Logan, former king of Albion.
So
you
people
stand
will live, but
accused
they'll
today
definitely
of
hate
crimes
me.
against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now speak.
There's not a sword.
Yeah.
You have the power over life and death, sister. Now choose.
Sorry, Logan. I gotta kill you.
You can't escape punishment for what you've done, Logan. I sentence you to death.
The Queen has made her decision. Logan will pay for his crimes against the people of Albion with his life.
Wow, a lot of people were cheering. I mean, I can understand why, though. Oh, sorry about the audio, you guys. I'm really sorry.
Take aim! Fire!
Okay, that's the end of Logan.
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are queen, you can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced. And be the hero that...
Wow. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough for any of those. What?
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. You will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment. This is it, Albion's royal treasury. The store of the kingdom's total wealth. It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold. A topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower. Very well, Your Majesty. Ah, an arousing sight, is it not? Breathe in that gilded air. Our tax collectors have not wasted any time carrying out your wishes. Certainly some people will starve to death, but it's a small price to pay for the security of our land. If you carry on being this decisive, the treasury will soon be overflowing. Perhaps you could even take a little of the money for yourself. Wink, wink. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda. Riva has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together and raise money like Reaver can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace
Gosh,
is
will you
well
shut up
publicized.
already?
So expect a crowd.
You just blah 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 blah. Well, this is the part where Paige is gonna be fucking pissed. I think it has to do with turning the factory into a school or something, or making children work.
I knew last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such public sibling rivalry. And now, here I am, to assist you in filling your coffers till they are fit to burst. What better way to begin your reign than by reinstating one of my most successful policies? There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth, but my employment scheme guarantees children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
It's just monstrous. Don't listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education. Nothing is more important to our future than that. Turn this factory into a school. Give the children of this city the chance they never had.
A school? Well, that's an original thought. Well, if you're...
The factory will be reopened as it was. We need all the workers we can get.
A most astute choice, Your Majesty. I shall begin the necessary modifications at once.
I will never forgive you for this. After all we've done, you're no different to Logan.
Honestly, why are they wanting to make all these changes right away? Like, a big threat is coming in only a year, so... Like, why can't they just hold off on that stuff and just...
Welcome to the
start
reopening
preparing
of
for
Reaver
war?
Industries
Oh my
Youth
gosh.
Center, where we care for your young 20
Oh,
hours
shit,
a day,
that
teach
either.
them valuable skills, and ensure
I know,
they
I keep
never,
saying I'm gonna
ever
stop doing
get
that,
into
but...
trouble.
Okay, so one last thing, and then I'm gonna wrap up the stream. Consider proposal. Oh, yeah. And I'm gonna have to say no to that one too, because... In case people who have played this game are curious to what happens when you make the bad choices, if they went the good way,
The promise
or
you
the
made to
good route,
Caleb.
whatever. Okay, so I have to go back to the castle.
Your Majesty?
It's you! It's really,
Awaiting your command, my lady. For Queen
Having a castle would
Her
be pretty
Majesty, the
awesome,
Queen of Albion.
except for people coming and going whenever
Today,
they want, like
you
all
will
these
decide
rich
what is to be
snobs.
done with the
I
Bowerstone
don't like
Old
that.
Quarter, site of the Battle for Albion. Paige will offer her proposal. Reaver shall stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, our victory came at a great cost to the city. You have done little to improve the lives of your citizens since you came to power. but it's not too late to
Now
start.
is not the time to build houses. We have other priorities. The request is denied.
The Queen has reached her decision. The Old Quarter shall become a monument to our victory, and is to be left untouched.
Sanity prevails. And do not fret. I shall make sure
They could
there is
always
no
rebuild the
negative
old
publicity
quarter
attached
like after
to
the
your decision.
war.
You have turned your back on those who need you the most. I wonder if anything has really changed since we overthrew your brother.
Despite the heartless demands of the greedy few, we are proud to announce that the historic site of Bowerstone Old Quarter...
Oh, you can skip it.
There a more beautiful spectacle than a big pile of gold? Forgive me the rhetorical question. In any case, we are certainly doing well, but we are still short of the target. As a matter of fact, our very first order of business might have a bearing on our financial situation. The time has come to decide the annual town guard budget. As you can imagine,
Lower
the
guard
people
budget.
Very wise, Your Majesty. Better to have a city full of criminals than a city full of very dead people. Let us now turn our attention to the rest of today's business. Here is the royal schedule I have prepared.
Okay, so I will continue this tomorrow.
As you can see, you have a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one. Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait to see your choice. The interior designers
I might
await
just
you
end
in the
up finishing the
throne
game tomorrow. Alright. So it's been fun, but ta-ta for now. Or as Reaver says, tatty bye. So I'm just gonna save this.
what joy it brings me to see you crowned queen.
And then I will see you guys tomorrow sometime.
I served proudly under your mother when she sat on the throne, and I will...
Right. Bye.